everyone. I'm Allison, and
Wait,
welcome.
I can hear the cat purring.
Hello, everyone. I'm
That's
Allison.
better.
Welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Survivor. It's the last time you were able to lick that thing.
I'm just gonna say
46.
he's saying, well, I won't be able to see some of this ever again after tomorrow.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by diazepam 10 milligrams because I have surgery tomorrow and I need some gosh damn sleep. Which can I just say this episode should have been 60 minutes. This is why
Yeah.
This episode
some
should have been an
episodes need to
email.
be 60.
This episode was so bad. But for so many good, funny reasons.
Allison, before you came in backstage, I was telling Beth, I was like, Beth, I know you love your Modern Survivor and you're a big defender of it, but if you're about to go on this show and say, that was a great episode, I'm going to lose my GD mind. This is probably one of the worst episodes of Survivor I can think of, honestly.
There was nothing surprising except for the medevac out of it. And then the medevac itself, I want to give, before we do anything, because we're going to fly off the handle tonight and things are going to be said, but I want to just say, Randon, if you do happen to see this, one of the classiest medevacs I've ever seen.
Yes.
And I'm not to say that being upset that you have to leave a game is not classy, but the way that you talked about that, or he talked about it, was just like, way to look at the glass half full. And I really want to give him props for that, because there are some messed up things that were said.
I was waiting for Bono
Immediately following.
medevac himself.
Oh God.
Oh, but y'all, I knew as soon as that dude said, I felt a shock surge through my body and I can't grip my arm. I was like, medevac, there's not going to be a vote tonight. We're going to go through this emotional roller coaster. We're going to soak up. We're all going to be Bono's emotional tampons. We're going to soak it in and just get pulled out and flushed. And that's it, because there's no vote. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it.
But you know what? At least she found some nice shorts from Free People with which you could easily pull that tampon of emotions out without having to take off the shirt.
From Free People, and you hiccup, you're going to choke because it's going to be in your throat.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about, you need to go see Allison's TikTok page. Drop the handle right now so they can go find it.
My Weekly Meltdown.
There we go. Go follow My Weekly Meltdown on TikTok, and you're going to freaking die at the comment section. Anyway, I know I'm jumping to the end here, but I gotta say, both Tyler and I had a very big reaction to the quote of the episode from Jeff, which was, "His pain is your joy." We was like, that is so unhinged of the host to go to the tribe being like, listen, I know you guys are big losers here, and that, Banu was definitely going to go home. But here's the thing. Somebody might have really bad nerve damage, and his pain is your joy.
He's getting an MRI in the morning. He could need neck surgery.
You're sitting there, and they're like, Banu immediately was like, thank God, yay! My prayers have been answered. And we're like, to be fair, yes, but also I don't think your specific prayers were, I hope somebody has to be medevac from the game so I can stay.
I thought that, there was another quote tonight that I know you guys thought of me the minute you heard it. You know what I'm about to say, don't you?
Oh,
it's really hard when you're out here and you can't look to your idols like Nicolas Cage.
I did.
No, you do. I was like, whoa. Yep, the man, the myth. The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh my God. That's so true. As soon as they said Nicolas Cage, I went, oh God, I hope Allison's still awake and heard that.
Allison watching the episode when that happened.
So when they're trying to wake you up out of surgery, like, they just need to say the two magic words, Nicolas Cage, and you'll just instantly.
There you go. Tell them that.
Or Jason Momoa. I haven't.
Or Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal, yes. guess.
I'll be great. Okay, here's the thing. You tell the doctors if they need a health proxy. If Chris isn't available for any reason, just give Tyler and myself a call and we'll just go, listen. Okay. Have you tried saying the phrase Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal are about to be in a buddy movie?
All they have to do is mention the title of the movie that they were in together.
What was the title of that?
I
That's like
can't-
where they're in that car, right?
You know, the thing about Valium is it makes your mind go a little slow and you can't remember things. And I think it's the I feel like I'm not a drug addict, y'all, but I'm really having a surgery tomorrow and I have to be fucking relaxed.
I hear you. I had a surgery 2 weeks ago.
The unbearable.
Can I tell y'all though? Because this is actually my first episode of the show that I actually get to talk about Survivor because I've missed the first two. And so TLDR, I really like the season so far because it's a really different kind of cast. It's really different. And so I'm kind of here for it. But TLDR for tonight's episode, Banu was gonna go home. Yanu lost again. There's a medevac instead. Venus's number one ally goes out with an advantage in his pocket. That's it. I mean,
can I ask a question? In the new era of Survivor, do they just skip the mental evals now?
Apparently, they're not doing the health evals that well because Jackson, who was able to talk about getting off of what was it, like lithium or something like that. And you had all these like really weird things they have to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but you're.
Oh, hi, Thomas Cook, Heather Jean, and Samuel S.
Hello.
In the chat.
Yeah, I mean, there was really not much there tonight. I think the only thing else that you didn't mention, Beth, was I feel like Hunter got a very winner's edit-esque segment here.
It's not winner's edit. For the new era, it's final episode edit. Because every single person in the final episode has gotten one of those like before the 5th episode. I feel like in the past, like so many. But I'm so with you. F this episode.
Yes, F this episode. F everything about it. An emotional buildup for nothing. Is my cat's purring bothering y'all?
I can't hear.
Because it's a lot better than.
No, you're good. You're good. This is like easily one of the worst episodes of Survivor I've ever seen.
Should have been 60 minutes.
And honestly, all of it is Jess's fault somehow, even though she's not here anymore.
It's Jess's fault because she's not there.
Yeah.
Jelinski's fault.
Oh God. The producers, I think, are trying to plan which tribe can they make the Lulu, the Yanu, those every single Tika.
Yep.
It's either always going to be yellow or purple. So if you are the purple or the yellow tribe, you are going to be the hot mess tribe. And don't tell me that the producers didn't plan it that way because you have such strong, very different personalities on that tribe. And I'm not saying that you don't, like Soda is very different from Venus and all that kind of stuff on that tribe, but like they clearly had strength that this tribe doesn't have, you know, to keep them from going anywhere. I'm just like, I think that's an insult.
I totally agree. I think that there's something to this theory, Beth, that like I feel like they are purposefully setting up one tribe each season to be the flop tribe that fails. And this iteration of it is just not fun to me. I'm sorry. And you cannot convince me for 1 second that Kenzie was seriously being targeted if they went to tribal council tonight. Like it was going to be Banu, right?
Yeah, it was. I don't think that Kenzie was going to go home, but I do think that if Banu had somehow played the game instead of playing the crying game and tried to drop things like to Q, like he actually had something and was able to actually pull off lying, then I think there could have been enough paranoia where they're like, what is going on? He's crying, but he's also like saying to Q that he's got this. And I think that would have been enough to make Tiffany just go with Q and vote Kenzie out. Yeah. But that wasn't going to happen. He was literally having the heart-to-heart with Tiffany, basically be like, I know it's me, and it's blah, 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 right when Jeff came up. So it's got, and I want to say for the record, I love Banu as a character.
I do. I don't want him to go. I can't live without him on. You know what? I'm like boycott the season if he leaves next week.
He's good TV.
Right,
he's good TV. He's good TV. The worst Survivor player I've ever did see, but I love watching him. And my heart goes out to him, but I'm also like,
Stefan's like, no.
No, but like I get what you're saying, Beth. Like in the modern era where there are so many like super fans that it literally just like sucks the fun out of the room sometimes. Banu's like paranoia, psychotic behavior. I wanted to touch 1 million hearts instead of getting $1 million.
Oh my God. Like, did you see my hashtag?
No, what was it?
1 million hearts.
Yeah. It's underneath your name.
Oh yeah, I see.
1 million hearts.
Sorry, I was distracted by JoJo. No, like it's like if we casted more people like this, like we could get a modern version of like Survivor Gabon. You know what I mean?
1,000%.
And that's what I want. Okay. I don't want like 3D chess.
What is the Survivor Gabon of every 10? So like obviously Gabon is the Gabon of the 10s, but what is the Gabon of the first 10 and why is it Vanuatu?
Or maybe what's the one that Allison really loves?
Pearl Islands?
No,
Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh, no. Thailand's full of despicable people who aren't fun to watch, and Gabon is full of people who are fun to watch.
Gotcha. I haven't seen Vanuatu, so I cannot confirm or deny that.
It's a whole bunch of people who I feel like are kind of clueless and like, but not horrible. I don't know. It has a ton of drama, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's Vanuatu, but regardless. And then I think the 20s, it's One World.
Yes. I'm a big One World defender though. Like a lot of people put that season on like the bottom of their rankings, but I think it's a great season. Full of a lot of drama.
It's got a lot of drama in it, but it also has all these people who are so dumb at the game. It's a tribe full of Banus. They literally had a tribe full of Banus. It was the men.
Yeah, for real. No, that's so true. You were so right about that. And then what's the 30s? What's
Ghost Island?
Ghost Island. Oh God.
No, there's too many unlikable people, I think, on that one.
Yeah, I do not like Ghost Island.
There was a whiner on Thailand.
There was a whiner?
A whiner, like a Banu.
Oh,
not likable. He was a younger kind of goth punk rock kind of guy. And I can't.
Allison,
I'm literally leaving the show right now, sliding in my chair.
I thought you meant like somebody that sells wine.
Me too. And I was like, that's not a thing. That's not the word. And then
no, there's a whiner. Like the way you said
a whiner.
A whiner. Someone who complains a lot, bitches constantly.
Yeah. Listen, we love to see it. We love the mess. We love good TV. We need more people like that cast on Survivor. So
I agree that the third episode always sucks.
Yeah.
What was the third episode last season?
The one that you complained about the most.
Brandon.
Wait, which one? Sorry.
Was it Brandon?
I think it might have been Brandon.
I think so.
No, Brandon was second.
Oh,
okay. Was it Sean? Like which quit last year?
It was Sean. Because because it went quit. Brandon got voted out quit right in a row. It was Sean.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like this episode, like this is where the 90-minute format loses me a little bit sometimes, is like episodes.
I think 90 minutes works well unless there's nothing that happens. In which case there should be more segments that are not just about the game, but like maybe getting to know people a little bit more and show more of like the survival aspect. You have a whole tribe who's never once had fire. We did not see what camp life is like in terms of like not Banu crying about going home.
I don't need to see 3 different camera angles of Jem stuffing the advantage in the front of her.
I do.
Free the people shorts.
You know what? Jen is somebody that I was not high on in the preseason, and I'm very high on her on this.
Based on what, Alice, or based on what, Beth? Because I keep forgetting this woman exists on this show. Like she is so purple.
She and is it Maria or Mariah? I can't remember. No, not Maria. Yeah, there's a Maria and a Mariah, and they're on the same tribe, right? Mariah's the red hair. Maria's the older woman.
Oh, it was Rob from Thailand. Thank you, Stefan.
Oh, there you go. But the three of them, Jem and Mariah, I think are going to run over the men. They clearly have their head in the game a little bit more strategically than the guys do. I think they're showing Charlie to be the person that will probably jump over to them. They're killing it in challenges. Like Jem does not look like Jem reminds me to a certain extent of like the smaller woman that nobody thinks will do well, but like actually does pretty well in physically in the challenges and keeps up and that kind of thing. There's been no edit from anybody in the Green Tribe, like really fucking up in the middle of a challenge. And she's sneaking out. She's getting advantages. Like they're all going on an idol hunt together as a tribe. And she still was managing to like not even say anything to anybody about finding the idol. Like I got a sense from her in that first episode. She had the winner's confessional in the first episode.
It reminded me when she was digging in the middle of the night in the dark, when my cats shit in the middle of the night and I hear them digging in the dark.
Is it in your room?
No, it's right outside. I have to get, and I think to myself, if I'd been on that tribe, my alert, I would have been like, somebody's digging. Somebody's digging.
Is that JoJo?
I'd be like, I know that sound. I know that
Finley.
sound. Somebody digging.
Finley's back to play another reality game.
Finley's back to win round number 2.
Oh God, I love the idea of. I know this is a long-standing joke, but I just love the idea that Allison of all people, you're like that throwback. Anyway, Allison of all people getting cast out of Survivor, making it to this. They have a family visit again, but then fucking Finley is the man. Come on now,
come on out, Finley.
Have you ever seen Pinky the Cat video?
No.
Okay. Listen, hear me out. Pinky the Cat is a video on YouTube, and I ought to bring it up and show it because you have to see it to understand what I'm saying. I could see Jeff bringing Finley out on a leash and having what happened to this poor man happen to Jeff, and it would be the greatest thing ever. Are you looking it up, Tyler?
No.
Hold on. No. This is happening.
I'm not going to tell you what I was just looking up because there's nothing to do with this.
See, that's
no, it's not like that.
You're totally just spaced out when I was talking. Again.
What was it called? Pinky?
I'm looking it up. God bless.
Because I was looking up the type for Mega Gengar.
I don't even know what you just said. Sounds like you cleared your throat. I'm done with you. After this.
You know what? Shiny Mega Gengar is the shiny that it deserves the entire time. Just putting that out there.
I'm going to bring up Pinky the Cat, and I just want you to imagine for a minute, this is Finley, and this is Jeff Probst.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Seated.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, great. 20 minutes of Allison trying to share a fucking...
Okay, boomer.
Oh, also share audio. Wait a minute. It says also share audio tab.
Yes.
Yes, I got it. Yes. Okay. Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Pinky, whoa.
This is Pinky. For Carl Pritchard, being an animal control officer is finding a good home for a homeless pet. Go.
This is Pinky. He's a male. He's available for adoption. He's pet of the week, Placer County Animal Shelter.
Carl does his best to make Pinky feel comfortable in front of the camera.
He's a very loving
That's
cat.
not what he's uncomfortable with.
He's a very
He's
loving
not
cat.
uncomfortable because he's in front of a camera.
Whoa.
Pinky.
Wait.
We got a wildcat on our hands.
Pritchard has faced ferocious pit bulls and Rottweilers in his day.
You're gonna do it that
But
box.
this day, he's met his match. An 8-pound domestic shorthair.
Pinky.
Why would they do
The
this?
scrapper who won't
Why
be
would they
down
show
without a
this
fight.
footage? Because nobody would ever
Passionate
adopt this
jungle
cat.
instincts kick in.
The way where he
as Pinky
goes.
tries to
Watch
break
this. This
free.
is Jeff in his shorts.
Pritchard
Wait.
tries to control the animal. A tough job that's about to get worse.
Gets him in the nuts.
Pinky's had enough. And so has Officer Pritchard. This
He's a
8-pound
son of a
cat
bitch.
practically brought a 250-pound man to his knees.
He didn't get his nuts.
Maybe
He got
Pritchard
his,
should transfer
his
to a
thigh.
safer job, like the bomb squad.
That
So,
poor cat never got adopted. I guarantee it.
So impressed.
so for Survivor 7, instead of making a perfect cube, the challenge for the stand thing is going to be putting that fucking cat back in the box.
Okay, I got
Back in the box. Good
the
luck.
number one thing that I can't believe. They're like, the officer tried to make him comfortable in front of the camera. That cat has no concept of what a camera is. That's not why
Right.
he's uncomfortable.
Cat on a leash ever. Like that's rare that you can do that. And two, it's like
The wrong kind of leash for most cats. You got to get
Yeah.
a harness. You
Yeah.
can't do that. They're not like dogs. They don't have the neck that dogs do.
but I could see Finley coming out with Jeff on the harness. You want me to stop talking?
the
Is that what you're saying?
ASMR
Stop
we all
talking about
needed.
Finley. Is this about you? Is this all about you?
This is
Sorry.
cat ASMR.
Anyway, so yeah, this is happening. How's
To
everyone
be
doing?
fair, there's not much else that we need to talk about besides Banu going on that journey and deciding to tell everybody everything, which
Yeah,
is the right
mermaid
move to
dragon.
do. Sorry about it.
Mermaid dragon.
Mermaid Dragon was good. And also, my favorite, I want a gif of this, and I'm going to text Brian Scally this. Scally, if you happen to be listening and I haven't texted you yet, you need to make me a gif of when Banu falls to like the table with the rocks at the Journey Island and starts crying, and Liz and Ben in the background look at each other and get on their knees to follow suit. It's so fucking good. He's like crying and they literally look at each other like, oh, and
He
they
was
get to-
sniffling when they got off their little canoes to the island, and he was like, and they're like, is everything okay? No, this is my last night. I'm convinced it's my last night.
I can't wait for him to show up, and then it's just gonna be so good. I can't. Don't you think he's gonna show up and they're gonna be like, "All right, getting a look at the new Yanu tribe. Nobody voted out because of Randon's or whatever." And then the Nami will come out and they'll say like Randon had to leave because of this or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he'll
Smiling
go over and be
bigger.
like, "Yanu, what did you think?" And Yanu's gonna be like,
We were so happy.
Where
We were
is they
literally jumping
gone?
for joy. Yeah. Their celebration was like a little too positive, like given the situation. Oh,
we found
God.
out that sorry everybody, you will not be going to tribal council, which is a blessing for you, but one of the other tribe mates did collapse and die. Yes, high five. Oh, I mean, obviously I feel bad for them, but it's like
Like, sucks for him, but
this is
Yeah.
the season of tribes that celebrate so over the top and inappropriately. Like Anami has been
here
like
for it.
Liz and Soda.
I'm here for it.
I was here for it because I was like, how many times has it been men who are like, "Rah!" And now we have two women who are so annoying in two different ways who are doing it. I was like, see, it's not just a men thing, it's an annoying person thing.
I need to know where they found this cast.
Wish.com. No.
Wish or Tamu?
Timu. It's
Yeah.
like a.
Oh no, it's Tamu.
Oh, it's Timu.
According to
Tamu.
Super Bowl, where they had the worst ad that you could ever put together for the Super Bowl, and then they decided to run it like 4 times. So we were like,
Tyler.
Weird.
So yesterday we were talking about shows. I've got one coming on Sunday. It'll be on Max called Quiet on Set. Have
Okay.
you heard of this? It's about the years of Nickelodeon. The kids were like mentally abused.
oh, by Dan.
that
Dan
big guy
Schneider?
with the brown. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. See, I feel like Badu right now being overjoyed by other people's miseries.
Well, that one, that's a little different because you're supporting people who are talking about it as a means
Yes.
of getting the message out. That's a little different
I
than
support people who talk about murder and all kinds of shit.
Have they
Of course.
listed like who's gonna be featured in that documentary?
Everybody, have you seen the preview?
No.
Look it up on YouTube.
Is like Jeanette McCurdy gonna be in it?
Mhm.
Is Drake Bell gonna be in it?
I'm telling you, everybody.
Interesting. Oh, also, is this gonna be like a 6-part docuseries? Because nobody's got time for that. I'll
I
tell
do.
you,
I welcome
well,
a 6-part.
some people do.
A very specific niche set of people have time for that.
Yeah. I just like that's what turns me off from like getting more into documentaries is it's always like 6 hours of my life for one story. That's too much.
I like three episodes, 4. But like when I was watching the thing about the subway guy, Jared, I was like, I don't need this many episodes to talk about this perv.
Yeah.
Like you're just repeating the same shit. Pervy perv.
Right. I do want to see that Wendy Williams docuseries though.
She die?
No.
No, she's got like dementia or something.
Okay, I was trying to remember.
Bulging
I-
eye syndrome, apparently.
I saw that she had like I couldn't remember if she had passed away or if she'd gotten like a terminal diagnosis or if something just like really awful came out like health wise about her, but I couldn't remember what it was.
It's
So
dementia and
dementia?
like I forget the name, but it's like a bulging eyes like syndrome
Yeah.
thing. But all of this is caused from like pretty serious like alcohol like abuse.
Yeah.
And she's just like totally spiraled and like she's under like a conservatorship now and stuff. But apparently like the documentary was them like before all of this started happening to Wendy, like this was supposed to be her like big comeback, and like the documentary was supposed to be like following her like coming back to TV and stuff like that. But then her health just like took a turn for the worse, and
That's horrible.
she's like unrecognizable now. It's so sad, but sorry to put a downer on the show.
So speaking of spiraling,
Yeah,
I'm having my surgery tomorrow.
how are you feeling about it?
Very relaxed at the moment. However, I did make a in memoriam tribute video to my nose.
Did you put Sarah McLachlan's In the Eyes of the Angel in the background?
No, I had to use the music that YouTube provided so I don't get hit with copyright infringement. The nerve.
You could have asked me and I would have sang it. There's no way it would have gotten copyrighted.
Well, it was that or I Will Always Love You.
An angel.
But do you guys want to
The
see
Dolly
it?
Parton version?
I want to see it.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jojo got you way like, God, you're so needy. What?
Is that not it? I thought
That
you
was
uploaded it.
that was my little guy laughing.
Oh, I was trying to
Oh,
help
you
you out. I
should
was
play
just playing
that
the
while I
latest
look it
video.
up real quick. You should play that him going, boo, and that little evil maniacal laugh.
Look at JoJo. I'm just like, I want a cat. Look at JoJo.
Look at all these nose job videos I've got. Okay, hold on. God, it's just this is my life. This is it. Where is it?
This is fascinating content for our viewers and listeners.
You know,
So thank you
Allison
all.
looking
So-
for something. I'm just gonna go in Messenger.
While Allison's looking it up, so Beth, the reason I was Googling during Allison's cat story, the reason I was Googling Mega Gengar is I'm currently playing a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald, and I'm at the Poison Gym Leader, and they have a Mega Gengar, and he's just like wiping my whole team, and I don't know what to do about it.
Let's see.
He's poison
Mega
and
Gengar is such a cool,
Yeah.
such a cool design.
I found
He's
it.
so strong though. Okay.
Yeah, it's Ghost Poison. He's Ghost Poison.
God
Yeah.
dang it!
What?
Hit the wrong button. Okay, y'all ready?
Yep.
Because I can't do this much longer. I got this freaking 20-pound cat passed out on me. It used to be so little. Now he weighs like 20 fucking pounds. I can't breathe. Okay. This is a tribute to my nose. Yes. Okay. You see it?
Very loud.
Turn it down. Okay.
Baby Allison.
The Spock picture.
Aw.
I was judging the one in Denny's. Mugshot.
Aw. It's how many stink faces has Allison made throughout the years? Aww.
Girls Photoshop, obviously.
What?
Side shot.
This music is so stupid. Hey, I took that photo. Aww.
How did my life get to this point?
It's almost over. Just shut up. It's like I'm dead.
I'm so mad I didn't do that for my tonsils, except for it would have been one photo of me going. And then another one of me after the fact going, you know.
Allison, are you ready? Are you excited?
I'm scared to death.
What's
Of
the thing
which
that's
part?
scariest for you?
Like there's a 2% chance I could die.
Okay, that is not going to happen.
And you know that's what I'm focusing on.
Okay,
Not the
so here's
98%.
what's okay.
And honestly, if you go out like Joan Rivers did, like that's iconic, first of all.
If you go out because of a nose job,
Of course I'll go to therapy, but like
no. Tyler
Oh,
and I
God.
will be absolutely devastated, but
yeah.
At the time he put me in a cab in downtown New Orleans with a very questionable
You had a much higher
taxi
percent
cab
of dying
driver.
getting in that cab than 2%.
that was a good
What if something were to happen to
85%.
me, Tyler? I'd get therapy.
Did we ever talk about this on the podcast?
I don't think so.
Guys, this was the best thing that's ever happened / the worst. We're at the first night we're at the Bryson Wen party on Bourbon Street at this bar that had one of the balconies. So we got to hang out on the balcony and such. And Allison,
And I screamed at Adam.
yeah, you said, I want my money back. We'll get to that as well. But we're sitting there and Allison was tired and wanted to go home. And so Tyler turned to me and goes, I'm going to make sure that Allison gets home. Okay, we're going to, take a cab back, or I'm going to walk her back and then I'll be back. And I was like, okay, keep me posted.
But either way, like, this context is important.
So he's like,
it's like a 20-minute walk each way.
It's a 20-minute walk, right? It's about a 5-minute cab ride. And regardless, he goes, I just want to make sure that she's okay and that kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, okay. And he's like, but I'll be back. Okay. He's like, I want to make sure she's safe. And if they go downstairs, when I tell you, I see this bitch 2 minutes later and he goes, wait, I want to finish my part. Then you can say your side, Allison. Because then he goes, oh, we got a cab and I just put her in there and I think she's going to be fine.
Let's not forget that we were outside and I wasn't even finished saying, I could just take an Uber or a cab by myself. Hello, come here. Here's you. Right here.
There's one right here.
And I was like, fuck. And then
he pushed you into the van and said, bam, get to the Moxie. And then ran upstairs and said, I'm back.
Well, the guy took a shortcut through a back alley and my whole throat of everything dropped into my ass. I was just like, oh God, this is how human trafficking starts. This is
starts with your friend Tyler.
Yeah, who's going to get therapy.
No, well, you got to tell the part about when you get back to the hotel room. What did you say to him and me? And what was his response?
He said, I'll get therapy.
I know, but you said, Tyler, what would you have done if that man had just taken me away, kidnapped me?
What would you have done if I died tonight?
If I died, if I had been sold somewhere, trafficked or whatever, Tyler, without missing a beat, goes, I'd get therapy.
I'd get therapy.
I love that there was no at all thought process of, I'd call the cop. Like I would be involved with the investigation. I would be trying my hardest to find you.
Listen,
none of that.
The sooner I accept that Allison is in fact dead, the sooner we can get in a healthier place.
The door shut on the cab.
He's like, man, I might have just fucked up.
The moment I shut the door on the cab.
You shut the door on the cab and went, okay, I got to find a therapist, but that's tomorrow's problem. I got to go upstairs and have another drink.
The cab driver was like, it's an automatic sliding door. And it's like, no, it's okay. I'll still do it.
I know. It's like, Jesus. And my other favorite part was when I got to New Orleans and I kept passing the hotel because there was nowhere to effing park and I'm having a nervous breakdown. I'm on Tremé. I'm on all these freaking streets. There's construction at every corner. I'm having a nervous breakdown. I'm screaming in the phone and I'm about to get back on the interstate. Just go back to Memphis. Beth is like, I'll come out and wave you. I'll just wave you down.
I was like, here's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to find you. I'm going to make you get in the passenger seat and I will drive your car the 3 blocks to how we're supposed to do it. And I'll get the parking figured out. And the best part is, we signed up for like that first night or whatever, and we got the parking and valet parking. They never charged.
Yeah. They never charged. Considering they left my vehicle parked in front of the hotel with emergency flashers on
for like hours.
I'm like, it's still there. Is this like Ferris Bueller where they're joyriding in it? It must be hard if you got to get in a Hyundai Venue. Gotta get it.
I gotta also say one more thing about the episode that I forgot about. When Banu in the very beginning, when Banu has this conversation with Q, where Q's like, "You're," which by the way, if anybody ever comes to you and says, "You're the Philip," that is a red flag. Yeah, I don't ever want to be told that I'm
Right?
Even I knew that was kind of an insult.
That was such a major insult. I'm Philip Shepard. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. Anyway, the point being, he has this moment where he's like, oh, they could be playing me in this angle. They could like they wanted me out, but they wanted like this was about this or whatever. All of that was like me literally navigating like Tinder for dating. I was like, this guy just might want to hook up, but I'm not 1,000% sure. But this one says he wants a relationship, but he fucked me once and he doesn't want to call back. And then there's this one who won't fuck me, but he wants to.
Beth, I'm not going to lie. When he was having his nervous breakdown about paranoia, you popped in my head.
Well, I mean,
Let's be real. It's either one of you. Y'all just take turns.
Yeah, I do it too. I'm so paranoid. I think you guys have a super size secret chat, super secret chat to the secret chat
of the side,
chat.
Yeah.
And when you guys are quiet, I will. You can ask Chris. I've said, I haven't heard from them. I bet they're in that side chat talking about me.
Our side chat is just like
IRL
getting together.
What?
I said our side chat is just us getting together in real life and or playing Overwatch.
I was gonna say, and Beth sending me like Overwatch play the games at like 3 a.m.
Okay, that was just last night and the night before. Calm down. But it's also funny because I literally, before we logged on today, I was like, I have to ask Tyler if that's annoying that I keep sending him clips.
Oh no!
If it is, I'll stop. But then I literally played until about 3:30 in the morning last night. Well, today was my last day of medical leave, so I wanted
to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I got to go back to work tomorrow. Well, I think it's good because I have like a couple hundred emails to go through. So that gives me like stuff to do for tomorrow and Friday. And it's kind of like I eased back into work because I won't have to do any meetings or anything. So that's all Monday.
Let's update our draft for real quick.
Yeah, I don't even know what this looks like. I can't.
Thank God it wasn't me again.
Well, I have such an eclectic bunch.
This is an eclectic cast. Like, there's no way you could draft a non-eclectic team. You know what I mean?
Tyler,
like, they're everywhere.
You have the most like with it team, I would say.
Yeah, like, but Ben creeps me. I don't know. There's something about him.
Which one is
that's
Ben?
Like
the bottom right.
Pick.
That's the guy that's Nicolas Cage fan.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly. Yeah.
What are you trying to say? People that idolize Nicolas Cage are weird?
Yeah. Wait. Have you thought about tomorrow's surgery about being like on FaceOff?
Have I thought about being on FaceTime?
No, it'll be like the movie Face Off with Nicolas Cage.
Do you know Chris made the Hannibal Lecter reference the other day? They're gonna take your face, lift it completely up, and break your nose, and do all this shit to it, and put it back. Like they could take it off and wear it while they're doing it.
So that honestly just makes me really weak. I can't. That faces being peeled off really, really bothers me. And I was watching it like a TikTok or a reel or something, and it was
about faces coming off.
It was like this, and it was clearly a drama, but I don't know if it's a real show or like a movie that came up or whatever. No, this woman it's her going in under, and the guy goes, when you count backwards from 10, and when you wake up, you'll be 20 years younger or something like that. And she's like, and then she wakes up and she's like, how do I look? And she looks around and the doctors are passed out on her and everyone's passed out in the room. And her face is still on, but it's cut this way. And like people in hazmat suits come in and she sits up and her face falls. And it like, I literally was like, what the fuck? I didn't sign up for this. And it really bothers me.
You know
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah. What gets me about the whole Face Off movie, which I've seen a million times with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage,
that? Why does the face make their voices change?
It is, well, they have a thing put in. They have an
Oh,
implant
yeah.
to put so they sound like them. But the thing that gets me is so impossible. They literally take the face off and put it in some kind of solution. But you put the face on. Do you know that the nerves, that is so not real.
I hate this.
Even the receding hairline, like everything about it. That is such a good movie, though. Seeing Nicolas Cage doing his best whiny ass John Travolta impression, and John Travolta trying to act like Nicolas Cage. It's it's one of the greatest movies ever made.
Oh God.
There you have it.
Well, do you guys think a tribe swap's happening next week?
Oh, my cat.
Did they preview that at all?
I don't think so. I think there is one coming, but
Next week would be 15, which is the only reason why I asked.
I think they would wait for. Yeah, that's true.
There's no other number where everything's equal. So
Hmm.
until the merge, essentially, because 12 is
Yeah.
too few. It's too fast.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. So I was thinking that they wouldn't, because normally they do the drop your buffs as a part of like the thing. We're gonna be like, oh, there's a tribe swap. So I don't think there's going to be one because they didn't preview it. But there's a part of me that wonders if Yanu had gone and voted somebody out. I'm sure they would have done a tribe swap then. I bet they
Yeah.
have contingency plans like that.
Probably.
They
I
don't-
wish that
They
like.
want a bathroom.
What was that?
It was that was her trying to do the whoopee cushion, but it didn't come out like a fart. It came out like claps.
How dare you? You really think that I got the whoopee cushion out?
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. Besides the
You're
fact
high
that
on Valium. Yes.
besides the fact that we also just saw you literally go like this.
Not subtle.
Wait, there's a little air left.
Yippee! Yippee! You found silly poopy.
Poopy. I'm gonna go get silly poopy.
Yes. Hi, Tim.
He's
If she's not going to
waddling
be here
down
to
the
do
hill.
it, I will. That was tell him to do a catwalk on the way back and just like. Do, 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 do.
Do you remember when he used to like crawl and you could like still see him?
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm like,
everyone
babe,
is
this is
getting
normal.
one of these. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Tyler's getting
All of our
one.
patrons.
My dad is getting one.
The Oprah of silly poopy.
Me and Cloud have one. So one of my dad. Tyler, yours is coming. Hey,
I have it.
patrons, if you sign up, you will get a hide and seek silly poopy. Now, the hide and seek silly poopy is for when you play hide and seek with children or whoever you play on to it. And they find it and they
Let's play hide and seek. Yippee, yippee, you found silly poopy. Yippee, can somebody please find me? Yippee, yippee, you found silly poopy. Hey, you. Yoo-hoo, I'm over here. Yippee, yippee, you found silly poopy. Let's play hide and seek. Yippee, yippee, you found silly poopy.
all right, that's enough.
That is
I have to turn
literally
it off.
what
No, I'm sorry. It's
so Allison gave me as a very thoughtful gift as I recovered.
Very thoughtful.
I thought it was funny.
it is funny, and Tyler's ass will play with it.
Sora's gonna be so.
Wait, what?
What?
Listen, y'all need to get your heads out of the gutter because you know what I meant.
No, just your reflection. Like instead of you saying like Tyler's ass is gonna play, like you were like Tyler's ass is gonna play with it.
Tyler's ass. Look here. It's the new LOS. It's insertable. It's insertable. Got a tip. What's happening? What's
Let's
happening?
play hide and seek.
You want to play hide and seek?
Let's play hide and seek. Yippee, yippee, you found silly poopy.
I'm insane.
Anyway.
I think that about wraps it up for tonight. Thank you so much for our in-depth analysis, deep breakdown of this compelling
Just
episode
got
of
here. What's
Survivor
going on?
46.
Honey, you just gonna have to rewind.
Just sign off.
I can't breathe. I can't.
Oh, did y'all see my braids for tomorrow's surgery?
Cute.
Nice. Did they ask you to do that?
Excuse me. No. No, I did it myself. Because
And
I can't wash my hair for like till Tuesday. So it's like I've got to have the tight prison braids, and which I've been practicing since January to do. And anyway, so I'm gonna,
There you go.
anyway, good luck tomorrow, Allison, and
Yes.
goodbye to your nose.
When are
as
you,
was.
like, for all of our faithful listeners, when are you expected to be back on My Weekly Meltdown?
Wait, hold on.
Bye, Schnoz.
Do plan on by Schnoz. Listen, I do plan on being here Tuesday for Deal or No Deal. It's just when we do it,
Can it be a picture of Silly Poopy that's on the screen instead? Where did she
Not a
go?
bad idea.
I thought you did that.
No, it says device not connected.
I can't deal. My God.
I was trying to show what it would look like without an avatar. Forget it. It just will. You may hear me and not see me.
I know your
Okay.
avatar should be a photo of the Silly Poopy
I don't want like this. I want to sound like this.
with a poop on screen.
I think that's a great idea.
Listen, I'm going to be on so much Percocet. Don't
Hey,
test me to put poop on screen.
hey, listen. As somebody who just got off Percocet, good luck.
I've only
Also,
got.
buy a stool softener because otherwise you're not going to Silly Poopy for a while because that's what anesthesia and
Does it make-
Percocet do to you.
Does it make you constipated?
Oh, really?
Very constipated.
I already have a problem pooping.
Well, that's what anesthesia and Percocet do, is they make it so that you don't poop. So good luck.
Listen, if you need to come to New York and go up to Beth's rooftop gym,
Look, I will say it once. I will say it again. When you are staying in a friend's apartment, if you are staying in a hotel and you got a good silly poopy, you go in the lobby bathroom or you go in the gym bathroom.
I want you to know that I still just shat in the toilet that we all shared. Sorry about it. That was
You didn't want me to unleash that in your house.
oh,
to be
God.
fair, Allison, after you sprayed the Claire's like perfume, I think I would have preferred shit. And the best part about it really was is like everybody else didn't mind it. It was just me who didn't like it. But like we were out and I was getting all these compliments. Wow, you smell so good. And you're going, see. But I was like, you can't tell me this wasn't designed for like a 6-year-old who
What
wants
did
to
I
be
spray
17.
you with? The
It was like cotton candy shit.
no, it wasn't the
That shit
cotton.
smells straight up like limited too.
Pink
Thank
tie
you.
dye. Pink tie dye
tie-dye.
from Bath and Body Works. It's retired. It's a retired.
I wonder
scent.
why.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta go back to the drawing board on this.
Anyway, that's all, folks. Da-da-da-da-da.
We'll be
Do you
back
think this-
Tuesday
what
for
if-
Deal
wait,
or No
wait,
Deal.
wait. What
Will
if this? What if this? Maybe. What
Okay,
if this?
what are you holding, Tyler?
It's like a stress ball thingy.
It looked like a pair of pink nuts. I didn't know what you were holding.
What if this new nose changes like your favorite Bath and Body Works scents?
You know, I don't think it'll change the way I smell, but it could change my voice.
It could.
Mhm.
It could do that too. Yeah. What if she's like Fran Drescher?
What if I'm worse? What if I like have a little
No,
bit
no.
of accent? I'm
No,
like,
just have a nasal. Just talk nasally, like
oh my
you
god,
normally.
y'all. Oh my god, y'all.
Say,
You
Mr.
wanna know what happened to
Sheffield.
me?
No, but
Y'all.
don't do the accent. Just do it as your own accent. Say Mr. Sheffield, but do it nasally because I want to hear the southern nasal.
So Tyler's gonna put that little poopy in his ass.
Pee pee.
What?
That little pee-pee.
He's
little
gonna put his
pee-pee.
pee in his ass.
He's gonna put his pee in his asshole.
I can't. You know what? I told you I'll cut a while ago. You have no one to blame but yourself, Tyler.
Yeah. I think that's a wrap. All right, we'll be back on Tuesday for Deal or No Deal Island, maybe. And then Wednesday, we'll be back for more serious, in-depth coverage of Survivor 46.
Hard-hitting investigative
Oh
journalism.
my god. I'm trying to be Nicole Vanizal and
She's already nasally.
I know. I was trying to do it even more and I sounded like in my head as like meow.
What if it affects my new sound? Like, Tyler, what is that sound I made in that video? The what was yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What if I can't do it anymore? I do that
All
to
right.
Cloud all the time. I go, yeah.
He's gonna start doing it now. Then
He just
he's gonna
rolls his
pick that
eyes
up
at
from
me.
you. All right, bye everybody. We'll see you guys when we see you. Bye.